Hello guys, welcome back again. Here's another video where I will be doing pressing out an old wound bearing and replacing it with new. So in this whole process I wanted to show you how to press to remove out and to press in a new bearing. So this is an absolutely good thing to watch, guys. Do not skip without finishing, to watch the video, because I want you to hear the important sound where you can even listen to when your car has a bad bearing. So this sound is commonly just a sound in most cars, and the owners, while the owners don't pay attention where the sound really mean and where does it's coming from. So guys, pay attention. This is the lifesaver video. When you're doing videos like this, don't just ignore them and leave the video without finishing the whole process of watching. Even when you're not a mechanic, you still driving your car, whether it's a luxury car. Cars are the same, depends on the brands and all the stuff. But whether it's might be something big or something, but this sounds actually all the same. They can sound the same in most vehicle. So stay tuned, guys. Keep watching, and remember to support the channel, right? So to say that, but yeah, this is an educational channel. You can learn a lot of things. So keep watching, guys. Here it is, guys. The bearing got removed. Now listen to the sound that I'm talking about coming from the bearing. I'm still checking out the control front, and this is the what I call the CV joint. Then the main control of the car is actually the axle itself as a whole. So when there is an inner and outer CV that controls the car and able to allow it to maneuver, to cornering and everything. So this thing is gone bad, it's going to be fucked up. So it is the sound. Just listen to how bad it is. So now we are beginning to the process of pressing out an old bearing so that I can install the new one. So this is my home built press brake, and I actually use it for multiple purposes, bearing presses, and on top of the jack there is a manual brake that I often use for bending sheet metals. So on the lower part, it can be used for a lot of stuffs. So pay attention, guys. Let's begin the pressing process. As you keep watching, don't give up on watching. This is important, guys. Some of these machine parts were not yet manufactured, so that means the reason why you see me using pave blocks. So they are still strong, guys. They're not risky to use. So let me just show you how easy it's going for me to remove this spindle in just less than some few seconds. So in order to achieve this job, you need to have multiple kinds of sockets. I feel like maybe all sizes, because you may not know which one is going to fit correctly to different types of bearings that you are pressing. Now you can see how easy this thing came out using the right tools, guys. Now we left with an outer race still attached to the spindle, so I'm going to show you how to remove that thing easily. And then another thing here, we need to remove this snap ring out of the hub itself, and we're still having the outer race that we need to remove also. So in order to achieve that, I need to shape something that is going to fit inside the race without passing through it, so that if the pressure coming from the jack begin to press, is going to go straight down with it without it leaving anything behind or causing any issues of somebody to be in a risky of getting hurt, because there's things with a lot of pressure, guys. So I mean, begin to cut on the size, so it requires a little bit some engineering here, guys. Pay attention. Something you can do at home. I'm actually using my Plasma Cut 40 to do that thing. So yeah, keep watching. So in order for me to turn this thing into a nice rounded shape, this is the right tool to use, a grinder and a flop disc. So after here, I'm going to the main bench grinder to achieve more and put more power and speed up the process for doing this thing. So yeah, let me try it with the grinder. So then I'll switch off to the bench vice and do it real quick. So there we have it, guys. Here is the final results, and everything that I've been trying to shape is actually fitting real nice, and this is going to help me to remove that thing out, the outer race, and I'm going to show you how this whole thing looks like. So yeah, as you can see, guys, this is very nice working with the right tools. So this whole process requires a lot of training. Imagine if somebody gave you a new bearing and damage it doing it without knowledge. So this requires a lot of practice because it is dangerous. So it needs a high skilled person to achieve it all. So keep watching. So here is an outer race that was stuck inside the hub. So now we need to press a new bearing, guys. So this will save you a lot of money, for unlike somebody want to buy the whole thing, and or just for you to save some few amount of money by pressing the bearing. So I'm adding oil, as you can see, for the bearing to smooth slide into the bearing itself. So here we go. Need to put some other parts so that the bearing can move as a whole, because there is some outer race and inner race. If those things separate, this is going to cost you a lot of time to remove them and without achieving your goal. So you should know what are the things to put place that fits nicely, perfectly made for the bearing, and going with the whole thing inside the hub, causing nothing and no damage to the machine or the jack itself. So here it is, guys. We are done with our first step of pressing the bearing. So now we are switching to the spindle. We need to remove this inner race that stucks with it. So this is hard to remove this thing, guys. Need a bearing puller or something like this as a plasma cutter, but this one is risky because you might end up cutting the spindle itself without you noticing. So it needs somebody who really know when to cut and to limit the depth of the inner race itself, so that the spindle itself will remain safe to be reused for reuse. Yeah. So there it is, guys. As you can see, guys, the spindle remain clean and nice and ready to be used again. So every time you want to do this, don't forget to apply some lubricant to help your everything to smooth out, sliding into the surface. Yeah. Well, here where there is some risk factors, guys, of pressing the bearing on the final stage, because inside the bearing there are two separate inner race that need to be locked together with the spindle. I mean, to the spindle. So you need to put the flat surface that will help the spindle to go straight together with bearing itself without anything separating and get left behind. So after pressing and after having a feeling or other feeling, seeing that the some part of the spindle is already locked inside the last outer race, that's where you put something which is hollow, so that the spindle itself, the other part of the spindle that is left, may be able to pass to lock into the final stage. So yeah, I will show you how it looks like after doing this, guys. You can now listen to the freshly pressed bearing, guys. That crinkling sound is gone. Here we go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. So guys, here it is. We're done. If you found this video interesting, please subscribe and thanks for watching. Till we meet next time. Thank you.